What do you do to the rainbow after it misbehaves? He goes, or she goes, or they go to prism. Prism.
We're Juan and Alexis, two brothers who came to the US as kids, chasing the American dream as Mexican immigrants on DACA. From nothing, we built a $5 million a year online business, retired our parents, and bought their dream home. Now, we're taking you behind the scenes to show how far we can grow this, and how you could do it too.
Hopefully we have that film.
So it's A, C, Q.
Can you help me set it up?
And then this is what it spit out, which doesn't look like me. Yeah, I think this one is pretty good. Yeah.
Let's go, Daddy.
This week, I was trying to focus on my new brand, Shieldme. But when it took me over an hour to fulfill a single order, I knew I was in deep trouble. If I can't bring that time down, this business will be dead before it even begins.
Okay, so I think this is gonna be round 3 of trying to use the machine. I know the first time it was using the dyed window film, it got fucked up. Here's the footage, and that's how we get these raggedy cuts. Juan also, from what Jacob told me, he messed up too. Tape right. So now we're gonna have to fulfill an order, so we're gonna have to cut a roll. Imagine we don't have the film, that'll be crazy. Yeah, so they ordered 35% window tints, or 30%. We're gonna have to cut a piece and then we're gonna have to cut it again. Can you help me set it up to fulfill an order? Oh no, the first time I couldn't end up using it. Look at all the rolls we messed up.
Oh, so you're the one that messed those up.
Yep.
Maybe it's, you don't think it's the tint?
So I think we needed a machine that just goes on top, and like just on top of wheels, instead of going inside a tube. It is what it is though. Oof, moment of truth. Take 2. Take 3. I'll try.
Since you're stronger.
It's moving. Are you sure it's not cut? Cool. Thank you, ma'am. I don't know. I don't like this. The reason why it fucks up, it's not the machine. It's that the film is not attached to the pole. No, what I was saying earlier, that right now it's hard to fulfill this order because everything has to be custom made. Bless you. So instead of it taking me 5 minutes to fulfill an order, now it's taking me about an hour and a half. But that's what happens in business. And so we're on that grind again of trying to figure out how to fulfill these orders. The main business that we have, our main operations, it's super easy, it's super fluid, but this new business, it's a little bit harder in the beginning.
But I had to pull my brother's attention away so we could talk about domains.
I know my brother just randomly slacked me, saying that he's gonna buy a domain, which it makes sense. A domain is a website. Well, I don't know if you want to get into it.
And that's something that we've talked about getting, making it easier, because Bogart Tech Designs,
It's long.
yeah, next day, you'll be like, you remember designs, you remember tech, but I'm like, what was the first word?
Yeah.
At the same time, I know that we're also building the brand. And so it also makes sense to get the villegasbrothers.com. So let's go, Daddy. What? I thought you said let's go.
Daddy's here, and Daddy is gonna take care of you.
The domain that we're looking for to get is the btdauto.com. Luckily, it's only 1 cent. We are gonna get the domain villegasbrothers.com. 1 cent. So yeah, we're gonna move forward with that. It makes sense for the company BTD Auto. It's a lot easier to remember than Bogart Tech Designs. What is Bogart? That is actually our dog's name.
Yeah.
And then auto, because essentially we're in the automotive industry. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do right now. So yeah.
I wanted to see if at least one area of the business could run efficiently. So I turned to AI.
In our previous videos, we had mentioned that we're gonna start embracing AI a little bit more to speed up the workflow.
How we could use it to the benefit of just making all the processes of the whole business a lot more efficient.
So yesterday I was building a custom ChatGPT to help us with YouTube thumbnails. And if you look here, this is one of the thumbnails concepts that it gave me. I was able to train it in the psychology of the thumbnail, you know, what it should consist of, what it should portray, how is it gonna get the click. And then the next thing to work on is, you know, I started thinking, I'm like, it'll be a lot easier if we didn't have to do it from scratch. It'll be just easier if we could just put our face and tell ChatGPT, this is the thumbnail that I want, now put my face in it. So that's what we're doing right now, we're training it. This is us testing it right now. So what we did is we took shots of our faces. And so we just did a quick test to see if it was gonna be able to achieve what we wanted to, which was put my face. So, and then this is what it spit out, which doesn't look like me. It doesn't have the beard. So essentially what I'm gonna tell it is I tried to train an AI model to start making thumbnails out of my face, but it didn't work. So where did I go wrong? So I'm using AI to help me fix the AI, and it's just gonna go back and forth. So that's what I'm doing right now.
We gathered the team together to go over our second quarter results and what it means for the business.
I don't have my clicker, so I'll have to be here. But for Bogart Tech Designs, the 2025 second quarter recap. So the goal for this year is $5 million. Hitting $5 million in the year in revenue is crucial for Bogart Tech Designs growth and sustainability. So what does this mean? In short, more money for Bogart Tech Designs, more money for the rest of us. So there can't be more money if there's no money. So there has to be more money overall. So currently, Bogart Tech Designs is at 2.1 to 2,340,000. If we extrapolate that to the rest of the year, we will be hitting 4.2 essentially million, which is shy of the goal, but it's, you know, not bad. So let's compare the growth. For the US economy, for the second quarter, year over year, it has grown 2%. And for Bogart Tech Designs, does anyone want to take a crack at how it performed? 7? All right, good guess. Bogart Tech Designs grew 35%. I feel like we're working on the right things. I feel like we have the right people. Because without those, we wouldn't have been able to grow to that extent.
I caught up with the logo designer for Shieldme to talk options.
Today, I'm gonna be meeting with the person who's updating Shieldme, their brand identity. So they're helping us with the brand tone, the brand messaging, how people are gonna perceive us. They wanted to refresh the logo, which, they wanted to, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. You remember the Shieldme? I don't have it with me, but you remember the Shieldme, how it looks now with the shield? Yeah. So I guess we'll put it up here how the old logo is, and we'll show you how the new logo looks like, and you guys tell me how it looks, if it's better or if we should just stick with the old logo.
Excited to show you the logos we came up with.
I'm excited too.
Here goes first one. So with this one, we decided to leave the shield out.
But it kind of reminds me of the Gran Turismo, the video game. Because it looks kind of like a checkered, like a race, like automobile. So it does fit the industry, automotive.
All right, so here goes our second option. Same thing, playing around with the idea of movement.
I would prefer the first one. This one looks like a little bit like money, like you're trying, especially with the S.
And here goes our last one.
Okay. Yeah, I think this one is pretty good. Yeah.
This one is the winner. This one feels more appropriate.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. There's something really cool about just this shape of like the Shieldme here in the font, and then I feel like the colors, like there's something about it that just like comes together quite nicely.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Christian.
Appreciate you.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
It looks modern. It looks like that's one of the things I wanted. Like, so if you see
third one or the first?
The third one.
Third.
The third one. It looks modern. So if you see like the companies like Gymshark, the Nike, they have like their thing. They have their icon and then they have their name. That's why we're creating Shieldme, to make it to offer premium film, which we're gonna be matching these companies in the terms of quality. However, we're gonna be helping and creating certain
program, certain classes per se, to where we're gonna be able to help anyone who wants to start a window tint, PPF business, wrap shop business. So that's what we're gonna be doing with Shieldme.